All right, y'all should be happy and honored that y'all get to see me my short legs in these first two survival videos, survival shooting whatever videos I'm doing. Cause normally I don't let nobody in public see me my short legs. I be feeling some type of way. You know, me being naturally 6'3", or as I'm supposed to say, medically 6'3". I don't like people seeing my short legs. All right, so my first little outdoorsy shooting survival video. This one will be about the survival bag that I keep with me. And we'll start with the brand of the backpack, which I forgot. That's fine. But the reason why I like using this backpack, not only is this really spacious, it also doubles as a bulletproof vest up to level 3A. In 3A, that'll protect you up to stuff like 357 and 44 Magnum out of long guns too. So not just handguns. So long guns mean longer barrel. So that's a higher muzzle velocity. Bear with me for a moment while I mess around with the zippers. As you can see, just pretty much unzipping it so I can slide it over me like a turtle shell. So you see that it fits pretty snug over you. Of course, you can adjust it so that it fits more snug. Not as much movement and stuff, so you don't get as much movement and things like that as you're running or moving faster, climbing over things and such. One thing I noticed about it, unfortunately, there's no bottom straps to tighten it around your waist. That's something you can easily adjust for. Extra belt, something like that, if you had it around or wanted to. But if not, it's not something that's super needed. All right, so I guess some of what some of y'all want to see by keeping here, just down here, just little gloves, whatever. Has little things so you can still touch your touchscreen phone. I normally keep a compass in here. Never pay attention to this. All right, next up, in the little bottom small part, we have my gloves. You should always have some gloves with you. You never know when you got to do something like move some thorny branches, poison ivy, concertina wire, whatever. Or you just don't want to get your hands dirty, nasty, whatever like that. Especially if you're out there, you're gonna be using your hands and eating with your hands a lot more than you normally would at home or whatever during your normal everyday. And I also keep my Ruger 57 in there. I like that pistol because it has a threaded barrel on it. So if I want to add a suppressor, I can go ahead and do that. And I also like the caliber. I like 5.7. 5.7 is about the size of a 9 mil, a little bit longer, just because the point. Um, Not a lot of stopping power because it's not a thick, big, bulky bullet. It's more of a pointed bullet, but it has the same bullet six as a 7.62. So for people that doesn't really know what 7.62 is, it's pretty much the round that comes out of the AK. So it's sharper. Most body armor, especially soft body armor, is not going to stop a 5.7. So if you're out there in the wilderness dealing with something like a wild boar or something like that, I mean, you can actually kill a lot of wild animals, wild boar, thicker ones and stuff, with a lot of different calibers. But it'll be good. Something like a bear, doing body shots, you're gonna unload a whole magazine, or probably more than that, into it. You're gonna have to do some crazy stuff, get an opportune spot, shoot it through the mouth or something like that. But again, it's a sharp bullet.
Show them that too. By the way, this is a survival sticker.
Not so
Whenever you need to have your spirits lifted, having something there to remind you of why you're surviving is always important. Warlord McNasty has 2 of them.
My
For,
child put those in there for whatever reason.
for you know.
Okay, what I'm explaining right here is how in that small pocket I normally have my ballistic glasses, which isn't going to stop bullets, but it'll stop shrapnel, and my little flashlight. Little sunshades. And then in the backpack, what I keep is normally I have my gas mask attached to this. I need to look to see through the smaller gas mask, a little mop suit. I need to put the other one in there eventually. I highly doubt something crazy is going to happen to where you'll be protected from radiation and stuff like that. But I'm a nerd. I like keeping it with me. Being a Marine, this is one of the Marine's best friends, trusty E-tool. E-tool is a shovel, a weapon, an axe. What else? It can be a hoe.
Yeah.
You can need it for whatever reason you be planting.
Yeah.
But I think this is like the same quality we had in boot camp.
I would say.
Goodness. Not the most tight, but it still works.
Never mind.
There you go. I don't know if you guys can see what I was doing there. I got this from a surplus store. Obviously, it's been well used. You see how nice little shovel part. You can adjust this part to make it like a hole, whatever else. You see, it's got the rigid teeth on it. Just a little quick history on the entrenchment tool, or for short, the E tool, is Marines started to carry it in 1910. They would carry it strapped to the top of their pack or to the side underneath their meat cans. Not sure why. That was pointed out that they. And then always just have an axe or some type of smaller machete, smaller axe. Chopping trees, plants, whatever. You never know where you're gonna be. The woods, wherever else. But preferably something with teeth on it. I prefer the teeth on the blade, but there's teeth on the back of it, so that's okay. These teeth aren't really sharp, but it still helps with cutting. Teeth is always going to help with cutting, especially when it comes to meat, wood, etc. Whatever Mr. Andre just said. I'm not sure what he said. People. Oh, people. People. Well, see, so a straight blade when it hits bone isn't ideal. That's why a lot of knives and stuff will have a little hook for your finger to hit. Like if you ever stabbed something before, especially if that blood's coming out quick, your hand's gonna slip. With teeth on, it's gonna hit the bone and it's gonna saw through the bone. So you definitely want something with teeth.
That is a crazy thing to say.
It's true though. This isn't something that's essential. This is again me thing. Extra little clips and stuff for the Molly, not the drug. Molly weed.
Molly. That song is fire.
It's me. Just to carry stuff, whatever. Little what do you call it? Thermal blanket thing.
Oh yeah, those are good.
So you can use this to turn into a tent cover, keep you warm.
Yeah, retain heat.
And I think they also
hide your heat signature too, right?
Yes, yeah, I believe they will hide your heat signature.
Or is that like from a movie?
No, it will. But if the sun's beaming down and that's hot already, yeah, it's gonna make it big target. And then just me and my little basic stuff. I need to switch this out and put it in the canteen because you get microplastics. I just a quick on the go. This isn't like you should definitely have a separate bag with a lot of food and waters in it, good enough for you to carry. But I just got 2 waters, 2 tab cans. So the thing about canned food is the expiration date on it. Like the meat in it might get softer, but the expiration date you don't really need to pay attention to. The food lasts as long as the condition of the can. So the can starts getting rusty, dented, you may need to switch it out. I usually keep a compass, magnifying glass, and again, fire starter flint. It's like a combination in here. I have no idea where I put it when I took it out because my little morning walk.
Yeah.
It's a single shotgun. Okay. And here, different people have different opinions on it, but again, I like it to be the same caliber. Well, carbine pistol. Carbine pistol is basically what SMG is, or a smaller rifle. And this is also 5.7, so I like it to be the same caliber as a pistol for just an easy switch out. And I also sometimes I have this in here, sometimes I don't. I haven't decided. Just a little single shot 12 gauge shotgun, hunting animals, protecting yourself, whatever. Simple wrist action. If I can find a smaller one, I'll just put it in. And for the most part, that's about it. Yeah, just have extra magazines in here. And these magazines in here change between the carbine pistol and the and the regular pistol. Oh crap! I can't forget about the main thing. Now also, what I keep in here. So these I don't keep in here because they can't break down. They're fully long, so I keep it with it. But I normally have some breakdown arrows that unscrew in the middle, in the back, and things like that. Make it easier to fit. And I keep this little, again, for hunting, whatever, breakdown survival bow with me. Man, I left it over there. There's a Allen wrench at the edge of the counter. Could you grab it for me?
Allen wrench at the edge of the can.
Yeah. Why Mr. Andre's grabbing that, I'll show not everyone's gonna have an e-tool, have quick access to e-tool. Move, Audie. Anything like that. So I'll suggest a wider blade. Thank you. I would suggest a wider blade knife. With obviously this is a blade knife. Has a little bit of teeth on the back too. But a wider blade knife can also be pretty decent. You have to use it for digging. That's something people don't think about. It's not going to be as good as a shovel or an e-tool. It's good for digging. This is good for filleting meat. One of the other videos you'll see me using it for filleting some meat. And that's just for if you can't find a little small shovel or a little e-tool. Almost everything here, except for the firearms, you can pretty much find on something like Amazon. And this I usually have it strapped to the back. It's a little mini first aid kit. You always should have a first aid kit. I had a big one in here, but it was taking up too much room. So I switched it out for this mini one. And I connect this to the Molly. But as I was saying, so this little survival though, these are good to have. Of course, it's quiet, hunting. Everyone's not going to be the best right away with the bow, but in my opinion, you can be good with the bow a little bit, with a little time. And I'm sure if it came down to it, if you had a hunt out there, you get good enough pretty quick. Can you lower the camera a little bit?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to show y'all how to.
So I just want to make sure that everyone can hear this part loud and clear. So essentially, what you're going to do as far as unstringing a bow, a recurved bow, especially if it's a heavier poundage one, this one I believe is a 40-pound one, not super heavy, not the heaviest, not the lightest. You're going to put the bottom end of it against, if you're going to do it with your right hand, you're going to put the bottom end of it against your left shin and then stick your right foot through it and then take your right hand and bend the other end of the bow. You're not going to break it. Just don't try to bend it a ridiculous amount. If you're a stronger person, then you unstring the bow with your left hand. If you have poor or weak shins or sore shin or whatever, then try lifting your foot up, putting it against the end of your foot, or stepping on the bottom end of it.
Perfect bow. Simple. Again, in this bow, this survival. I mean, I have other bows. This little survival bow I just got off of Amazon. Simple, just break down, put everything back in the bag, type bow. You know, and you should never leave the bow strong or recurve bow strong for too long. Like, if I know I'm gonna be hunting, I'd probably put it together, just put it over my body, walk around with it like that. But at the end of the day, whenever I'm ready to go back to my tent, whatever else, wherever I'm staying at, I'm gonna unstring it. Yeah, just breaks down that easy. Goes in the bag with everything else. That's pretty much it for my survival bag. Other than then you put back my little compass, fire starter. Again, have a compass since I didn't have it in there. A compass, a fire starter. What I have with me, I haven't put it in the bag, but usually what I would take with me, I guess I could find a small one, figure out how to put it in the bag. I have an FM radio wind-up charger for electronics and for the radio, and it's a light. Oh, that too. I didn't put my little light back in here. Definitely want to have a little light with you as well.
Red or regular?
I mean, if you have one with different colors, that's cool, but it's regular, you know, and like military style, but you know, you're not prepping to go fight a war or battle, just stuff to keep you safe and keep you secure. And a little bit of food until you can get to some other food or water. Again, I have the 2 water bottles in there, but I'm eventually gonna switch those out with canteens because the water bottles having too long, eventually you start to get microplastics, I guess they say. So small little canteens probably a better choice. Matter of fact, I can show it to them. You see the red box over there by my switch and computer? Red box, let's switch it.
I couldn't remember the name of it at the moment, but what I'm talking about right here is a bow and drill kit. And what you do is you take a stick, you kind of make the bottom of it a little pointy, not too pointy, kind of like a pencil as much as you can. Again, it doesn't have to be super pointy. And you loop the bowstring around it once, restring. You should already have one end of the bowstring, and then restring the other end. And you pretty much, you use the bow to saw back and forth to twist the stick in some whatever you have, some type of kindling to start smoke, to start a fire.
Tie it around the sticks so you don't have to do the little hand roll thing. You use the string instead and go back and forth. That'll be something we'll show them later. But what I was talking about is this thing right here. It's a FM AM radio. Also charge multiple electronics and stuff like that. The wind-up charger now to charge your cell phone, decent, even to 5%, you're going to be winding this thing for a good minute. But hey, like if you need to get some power just to make an emergency car or something, it'll get you there after a while. And it also takes its own batteries and recharges itself. So that if you get something like this, it's good to plug it in, charge it up, just keep it charged, so you don't have to use the wind thing right away. It has some solar panels on top as well.
How much it cost?
I don't remember. This one wasn't too expensive. I think this one was maybe $40 off of Amazon. And then I don't know, things I don't have and I can think about adding. I had a little rain jacket in there, but it was real cheap and got holes in it just from being in the bag. If you got radios, walkie-talkie, like I have a little small ham radio. It's also a walkie-talkie. Ham, not hand.
HAN. So therefore you can talk to people from a distance. It has line of sight on it, which means just that there's a pretty clear area between you and someone else with a walkie-talkie. You can hear pretty good. Again, I said ham. You can talk to people that also has ham from a distance. And hams is something in like emergency, whatever situation. Probably a lot of people will be using those because it doesn't rely on cell towers and things like that. And then it's also a regular walkie-talkie. And I think that is about it for what I keep in my survival bag. Cool. Get you one. And this stuff right here is some of the stuff that I had forgot to put in the bag. I still forgot the flashlight, but as you can see there, it's my gas mask. I forgot to mention a lockpick kit, but that's more of a personal preference. Like, I don't know, you come across a locked gate or something, some old building, Middlewoods, who knows, whatever. Use that to pick a lock. And it's not hard to learn. I don't know if I should be saying that or not. It's not hard to learn how to pick a lock. But, there's that. The walkie-talkie, like I said. And then the other thing is called the credit card companion. That's the compass magnifying glass combination I was talking about. It also comes with a little 2-inch blade and a flathead screwdriver / can opener / a little Andre blooper of him kicking it, caking it to the misses right quick.
Hello? Hey, what's up? Do you have 2 YouTubes or 1 YouTube?
I don't have one.
You're not going live, or are we just recording this? It's not live, he's just recording. My bad. Love you too.
Yeah, I'll put it live. That'd be an all-day video.
That'd be hilarious.